Good morning, everybody. Today is October 1st, and I have some news on one of my plants, and I'll get to it at the end of the video. It's actually pretty interesting. Let's check out all the different colors we got changing. Come over here to these trees. But yeah, it's October 1st. Fall is definitely setting in now. The days are becoming shorter. It's still about 70s, like low 70s, mid 70s during the day, 50s at night. It rained once in September. So we're still kind of in a drought, but it's been beautiful weather nonetheless. There's no complaints here. So let's get into the video. So the roses are looking pretty good. There's some new growth on here. It's new growth. All the red is new growth. Got some new buds coming in. I was gonna deadhead the whole rose plant, but I noticed a lot of bumblebees and butterflies have been coming and getting the last pollen of the season, so I'm just gonna leave these on for probably another week or so. But what I did do is I gave the plant some of my homemade fertilizer down here. I did coffee grounds, eggshells, and a little plant food. And then I did some banana water on top of it so the plant could get as much nutrients as it can for probably one last blossom this year. You can see little Joby just taking a nap over there. So the tiger lily's looking pretty good. It's actually still growing new leaves. The cosmos are doing pretty good. I just deadheaded a couple of the stems off of it right before they start going to seed. And speaking of going to seed, the very first blossom that I ever grew, I let it go to seed, and this is what it looks like when they go to seed. And these seeds you can just pick right off and they're ready to plant, and it will grow immediately. I just soaked it in water for a little bit. Actually, right here, look at it, you can see the bumblebee coming and getting some pollen. Not even afraid that I'm standing here. But yeah, you can plant those like right away and they'll immediately start growing. Actually, just gonna take it. And flew away. But I forgot where I was. But yeah, these seeds grow pretty quick, and I got a ton of them. So next year I'm gonna plant a lot more. There's a ton of little buds coming up all over the plant. So yeah, that's pretty excited about the cosmos. The cardinal plant's looking pretty good. It still has a couple little flowers on. Got a lot of seeds still. And then the irises, I'm just gonna look at the little baby irises down here. We got one right here, and another one right there, and then one growing right there behind it. tractor trailer. So irises divide by the rhizome, so they could be completely crowded very quickly. So next year, if these actually start growing like too big, I might actually have to transplant them, or I probably should do it, but we'll wait and see. We'll see how big they could get. Get these little tug. That one just came off. I've actually taken quite a few blades off today. I'm gonna do this. This cardinal plant is looking really healthy, really good. It's got a lot of seeds on it as well. And it's leaning a little bit because it's just a little top heavy. But it's looking a lot better than it did last year. Last year there was a huge storm and knocked it over and broke a lot of the stems, so it didn't get that big. But I'll move on to the columbine. Columbine's actually quite big. Can't wait for next year to see how big it actually gets. And then I call these guys the three amigos. The three tiger lilies over here. They're looking pretty good. They're still green, still doing their thing. You really tell all the fall starting to set in. So I'll get to the news. Starting October 1st, which is today, my state of Connecticut has made it illegal to own, transplant, sell mugwort. I'm gonna wait for this tractor trailer to go by to finish what I'm saying. Yeah, starting today, this plant is actually illegal to own, which is kind of ironic because in my state it's legal to grow your own cannabis, and I could grow up to 6 plants of cannabis, but I can't have this plant unless it's for educational or research purposes. So I'm gonna probably wait until the end of the year to either get rid of it or claim I make educational videos with them. Because like this whole year I've like topped it once a month, and it actually looks pretty good. And it kind of has its own little like yeah, whatever. But the penalty is $100 per plant. So each one of these plants would be $100. You're not allowed to move it, just to get rid of it. That's the only way you could actually touch this plant right now. But so I guess I might have to say that these are for educational purposes only. But if you've done what I've done, mugwort is not a bad plant. It could be actually very beneficial, and people say that if you smoke it, it gives you lucid dreams, or make a tincture with it. But I've never tried it. But for research and educational purposes, this is what it looks like when you maintain it. When you don't maintain it, it actually grows like this and can spread very easily. So that's what mugwort looks like when it's been unmaintained. And this is what it looks like when it's been maintained. So that's about it. Have a good day, everybody, and thanks for watching.